I'm going to try something new here. I'm going to try something new here. A lot of the time when I talk to myself, I rant, but I'm not trying to rant. I don't like rants. They're very negative. I'm going to try and vent. So to vent is letting out that negative because it feels good to get it out of me. To vent all this negative stuff up in my head. And it's healthy to do it. But all I'm saying is for this video gaming thing, okay, it's like a rant because it's very extremely negative. Like, I don't think people believe that I could be a genius in music. Like, I could be a musical genius. Like, I don't want to proclaim it. I don't want to say I'm a musical genius yet. But I am because I've already made genius work, okay? But they don't... The reason why they don't believe I'm a genius is because they don't see it because they are... How do you say they didn't analyze it enough? It's like this video game. And this is what I'm going to try and do. Is I'm going to try and help. Because I'm trying to play this game. And just like how I always play games. I don't like to be challenged when I play games. But then I get bored. Or something. So I always play on easy. And then I'm like, wow, what a lame game I'm playing. You know what I mean? So instead of... Like when I'm going to be making... gaming videos, I guess, like, the fun is that it's a challenge, and the whole genius thing ties into this game. God of War is actually genius. It's a lot smarter than Mario. There's one difficulty, and you run like, that game's genius too, but you get it. There's more to it than you just run around and you jump on these little Goombas and you eat the mushrooms or whatever. Like, this game is like, there's different types of enemies, and when you play on difficulty of really challenge me or something, then it's like fun, because then you got to get good at the game, and then you're like using your brain more, and you're like concentrating harder on it, and you're like, you might pick up subtle subliminal little like hidden messages or like hidden little clues and things that not a lot of people would pick up on, and that is what I thought was genius about my music so far. Like, you'd actually need to know about personal stuff about me before you just like listen to some random guy's music and you just think some random thing, you know? Like, and it's this music I gotta make. All I was trying to say when I was talking to my sister, I was saying this world that I'm living in is a loose screw, and I'm sitting here with a screwdriver. Like, all I have to do is tighten the screw down and hold it in and let it be held in like that is tight now. Like tight as it can be. So it's held tight and secure. And she's like, what are you even fucking saying? What language are you speaking? I'm like, damn, I'm speaking in, like, see, and that's what I'm saying. I realize I'm a lot better than this. And it's too much to handle at once. And that's what I'm trying to figure out, how I can help people. Because I do realize it is too much to handle at once. You have to take it in baby steps. You have to take it one day at a time. Trying to get it all done at once is impossible. It's just going to cause more chaos than it fixes anything. Because I'm smarter than this, I can't even concentrate on stuff because I'm so just jumpy in my head. I think I know what it is, though. I think the cure is I just gotta read a book. Like, I just... Because it's that. There's, like, what we need to focus on as people, but I'm not just talking about... I'm talking about, like, the main thing over here is, like, up in our head. We should be higher up. Like, thing, you know, higher up in our heads. And understanding when I'm trying to read this video game, like playing video games, a lot of times just like go through, go through, like skip through. Like I don't give a fuck about your little hints and your tips and tricks and whatnot. I don't even care about this game that much. I don't even care about gaming or whatever. But then you understand, is video gaming like a hobby that you could really get into? And it's like, oh, 100%. It's one of those hobbies where you are a total video game extremist. Like, and you know all about video games, and how dope is that? That's the only way you can describe it, because there's genius being put into it. It's not just running and jumping on a mushroom and eating the Goombas or whatever the hell's going on anymore. And there's so many games. You know what I mean? It's not just arcade games anymore. Now there's just like, it's like reading books and, you know, watching movies. And some of these video games are extremely like artistic and like beautiful and like introspective and interesting and genius, and like you got to train your brain, you know what I mean? There's like this thing where I'm fucking like, not me like everybody is way a dumbed down version of themselves. Like, to understand, this is me right now, but in 1 week from now, I could have been I'll do a 1 week concentration journey where all I do is focus on mental health, clarity, mental health, clarity, and to the point of creativity, where I just am super creative. And I'm going to help you people out. It's one of those things, baby steps, but you have to get super analytical. You have to analyze everything. You have to analyze what you're analyzing. You know what I mean? You have to double check it. You have to analyze the analyzations. It's super nerdy. Like, I'm a dumbed down version of myself. I play a video game and I just button smash, and I'm playing God of War and I'm button smashing. That's not what it is. God of War, there's like tactics to it. It's like real life fighting, if you wanted to get down to that. Like, you know, if you real life street fight, do you just button smash, or do you just take them out with the one hit KO, slip slide through and whatever? Did you learn? Was it something up in here, do you think? A lot of the times that's the case. Something's going on up inside your head. And I realize this God of War game isn't really a button smashing game. It's like a beautiful game where this big bad God of War, this big badass is killing everything, and that's all you think it is. But it's really actually artistic, and it was actually a beautiful game, and it's like mythological, and it's interesting, and it's mystical. I don't know. It's pretty cool stuff. But I can't concentrate, and I can't get into that concentration zone because I'm not accustomed to it. I'm not used to it. I'm used to just being airhead, nothing going on, and I can't concentrate. I need to concentrate, and I can't, because I'm focused on everything else going around. I'm focused on everything around me, and I can't concentrate on what I'm trying to concentrate on. Like, I need to go to a concentration camp, you know, where it's a camp and we are in the concentration camp and we concentrate on concentrating. That's all we do. Because I'll tell you, I could build a concentration camp, and essentially you go in here and it's not like I'm just telling you. It's a weird thing. You go in here and you could get some peace of mind, some clarity, and you know what I'm saying? It's called a concentration camp, and now you're concentrated. I'm tired of all the bullshit going on around me, and I want to concentrate on making my music, but you see, that's what's annoying the fuck out of me, is this external thing that is I'm trying to make my music, okay? I don't give a flying fuck if you guys like it, don't like it, enjoy it, like vibe to it, jump to it, dance to it. What? I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to concentrate on making the motherfucking music. Okay? I can't concentrate with you people doing all this bullshit around me. I'm trying to fucking concentrate on the music. Okay? So I need to go to a concentration camp. And this is what I'm trying to help people with, and I'm trying to say it's too much to take in at one time. But basically, when I'm trying to make my music, okay? I don't want to tell you anything about it. I'm genius. The whole point of being a genius is you keep the genius to yourself and you don't let it out and you don't tell anyone what your genius is. Because if you tell them your secrets, your magic, it's not magic anymore. You're not genius anymore. So what I know about music is what I know about music. You know what I mean? When I make my music, I make my music. When I'm speaking in like metaphors and like subliminals and like these techniques that are resonating with you, it's because I'm the Lord of Darkness. Like I know how it works. Like when it feels like when a song is coming on, it feels like it's talking about you. I was living at least 2 years straight where the music was talking about me the whole time and only me, about my music. Me and my music. And now I need to make my music for people to resonate with them. And is that part. I don't give a fuck about what you think about it. I'm making my music and get out of my life, like kind of thing. I want it to be super private where I don't care about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care at all about the bullshit, the drama, the fucking waste of energy to even focus on that shit, and I want to concentrate on my music. So I'm going to getting sober, and that's a big step because what these drugs and alcohol and all this stuff is doing is dumbing you down, making you a dumber version of yourself so you can fit in with everyone in their dumbed down version of themselves at their dumb job in this dumb world. And just realize you need to humble yourselves down a little bit and understand that if we're humble and dumb to dumb, like, and going sober is one of those things, you know what I mean? Because there's a weird world we live in where there's drugs and alcohol all over the place, everywhere. And I need to read, and I need to read for a long time and just get that. I know that's going to be the mental clarity thing, where I'm not used to just reading. Like, that's what's making my brain frazzled, is I don't read books, ever. I don't even want to read video games. When I see a sign, it looks like it's yelling, "This is hell," to me. Like, it just looks like a bad thing, and it's giving me a headache kind of thing. So that's what I need to do, because I'm actually really, really, really into video games. It's just I don't think I was really playing them right, because I was trying to have just an enjoyable, like I'm into those kind of video games, just like really easy, chill games that are just fun to play. Not these concentrating, try hard, really like introspective, deep, dark games. I can get into them. And that's what I'm saying. I'm probably gonna be one of those like video game, um, video game, whatever you call it, like, like you got the marijuana connoisseurs, video game connoisseurs or something, like a fan of video games. Video games are like really good, and I'm like missing out on a lot of it because I'm just not even playing the games. I'm just sticking to Call of Duty, and I'm like, anything else sucks. till until Call of Duty sucks, and then it all sucks, and that's when you figure it out. That's when you gotta figure it out. Like, do I suck? Maybe I suck. Maybe that's what it is. And that's exactly what it is. So I just gotta read because that's what it is. I'm focusing on all this other bullshit. It's the extra bullshit that is stressing me out. It's playing games with my brain. It's tormenting me. It's pulling on my strings. You know what I mean? And I'm just a puppet. Like it's making me wanna kill. Like it's making me wanna end it. You know what I mean? And that's all I can say. Because it's too much to take in at one time. And you got to focus on first things first. Analyze the problem. Analyze it. The problem is I can't concentrate. I can't focus. So I got to get sober. That's going to make my brain be at a nice, happy medium. Nice, easy flow state. Instead of going up and down, like happy, depressed, thrill, joy, depression, sickness. Like, keep it nice, easy flow state. And get into my concentration so I can concentrate. And then that's when I need to get to a very special place where I got my secret, like how it works. I got my magical place where I just like making music in the middle of the night when everyone's asleep. Everyone's sleeping in the middle of the night, and it's very peaceful and it's very quiet, and I love that. I'm tired of all the busy streets and you people are on drugs. You people are all on drugs. You people, like, you are on drugs. You're going through something that we're all going through. We're all going through the same ass shit, and nobody can change anything. No one can do a thing about it because nobody will step up to the plate and hit a home run. Nobody wants to take on the challenge. Or is it just that nobody's in the hot spot with the vision, understanding that the only thing is that being honest is one thing, and let's just be honest and let's be nice and respectful. And let me concentrate on what I think the problems are. The problem is I can't concentrate. The problem is I need to be selfish right now. The problem is I need to be selfish, and I need to, and like the God of War game is talking to me, like it's talking to me. It's how this has all been connecting. It's all been interconnecting together for me through my eyes. Like God of War, he's like, oh, we gotta go, we gotta move, because someone found him and wanted to kill him or something. Like, he's like, we gotta go, and then he's like, his son's like, is there gonna be people along the way? And I can tell a lot of people aren't interested in what I'm saying, but I'm saying this is some deep stuff. The kid's like, is there gonna be people along the way? And he's like, yes. And he's like, friendly? And he's like, no. And then he's like, what you need to do is close your heart off to all these people. Close your heart to all these people because they're not your friend. And that is the truth. That's what is happening. That's what I did. I'm closing my heart off to everyone because everyone is on drugs. They are on drugs. They think that's what's hipping in, and it's not. That's what is losing your shit. That's what is, everything's getting run down and turning to shit and horrible. It's just turning into a fucking horrible way to live. Closing my heart off because now that you hear that, isn't that the truth? And isn't that what's causing all this fucking drama? Isn't that why you're not my friend? Because you're just so into the whole culture, go and to party and get smashed and crazy, right? Like, get over that. It's not my thing. And my heart's closed off. You're not my friend, kind of thing. Because I have to be selfish. I'm not, like, you're only gonna make my life worse. Um, that's all I really have to say. The only other thing is the God of War guy. I turned the difficulty to challenge me instead of let me watch the story or whatever. But give me a challenge, and yeah, I guess we're going Mortal Kombat on them, but give me a challenge, and then he's like, and it just relates to my music, or it relates to just life, and just just relates to a lot of stuff, and that's where I'm trying to bring it back to my main point, was like trying to resonate with people in these like subliminal, like hidden secret, like think deeper, like listen to it deeper, like stop being so surface level, so short attention span, sort of like wasted, like you're not actually even living, you know? That's where I'm really trying to figure that out. Being wasted, as in sober, instead of being wasted as in non-sober wasted. So what's going on is a lot of people are not understanding. They're not analyzing it. They're not encouraged to, that's what's going on, is that no one's encouraging them to want to be the way they want to be. Like we're the way we're encouraged in this town is fit in or fucking die. Like fit in or you are gonna fucking die. It's not encourage people to live how they want to live. And I know in this town it's the way people are. How they're trying to influence, like, get together, us as a community, come on, we're all together, and whatnot, and whatnot. But that's that whole, like, group thing. Like, now we all have to be like that. Now we all have to be drinking and party, woohoo, like drama and bullshit and lousiness and fucking horribleness, dude, and horrid, and you know, there's so much problems with that. And I was born in the perception, I was born into a reality where my family is in this perception of we're still living in the 80s with the fucking hair bands, and like Jimi Hendrix is still like, we get it, like party, we're building America, but when we got it built, you're not partying anymore, you're just getting wasted. That's what the truth of this is. We've built the world. And if you're gonna say there's nothing else to do but get wasted, go ahead and do it. That's what I'm saying. You're not my friend. Like, you're just a person that goes and gets wasted because there's nothing left to do. And the thing is, I've been so hurt and so broken inside because of let's go get wasted. Like, we're done. It's time to be done. And I'm like, no, it's time to save what we have. Time to figure it out, you know? So that's all I'm trying to say is how these people are trying to be like socialists or whatnot. I don't think they're doing it right. I don't think socialism, I'm not even 100% sure what socialism is, but I don't think that's anything I'm interested in. All I'm interested in is saying, hey, we've built this. And I don't know if there's really a party going on. If you're looking for more of like a social gathering thing, you could totally go to a healthy social gathering thing rather than one of, it may not be ill intent right away, but if you get into these places, there's probably 1 to 3 ways out of here. You could either get laid, not get laid, get into a fist fight, and go to the jail. Like, That's what these places are. Like, that's a social gathering thing. Then there's these healthy social gathering things, like yoga and like, you know, exercising, or not being fucked up inside the head, not being like ups and downs, highs and lows, depressed, happy. Like, that's not cool. You're not being cool to me. You think you're cool. Not in my perception. I do not think that's cool at all, because it's hurting me, and it's what it is. It hurts me. It's one of those things where, how do you cleanse your body, mind, and soul? Look it up on Google. It says if you have tears to shed, you should probably try and cry those tears out, because it's gonna cleanse your soul a little bit. And you can probably tell I have like tears built up in it, but there's a fucking dam built up right in front of my eyes. There's a dam built up, and I can't cry. Okay, but there's a whole bunch of water right behind there that just can't cry, because trust me, somebody wasn't evil, or wasn't trying to be evil, wasn't trying for any of this. It's just, it is what it is, and it happened the way it happened, because of the internet, because I'm here now trying to tell you, to help you. I'm not trying to do anything like adopt my traits or anything. I'm just trying to say, if you were already going through that and you're like almost there to be sober, oh my god, that is the new underground. That's the new cool. Like, I know it is, because the weird thing about what is going on is, I am not cool when I'm sober. I'm not cool when I'm drunk. I'm not cool ever. I'm fucking a loser. I'm a crybaby. I'm gonna kill myself. And people should really start thinking about other people before they think about them, because alcoholism is all about self-centeredness, selfishness, no self-control. It's fucking terrible disease. And I could talk for years about it, but that's it. Oh yeah, the last thing, I think I already said it, but God of War, he was saying, because I upped the difficulty. He was saying, focus on, or he didn't say focus, but he said accuracy is more important than speed. And that goes for anything in life, not just music. It's not just quality over quantity. It goes with anything in life, like building a house. You wanted to build a quality house, a quality shelter, not a bunch of fucking shelters. Like, if you look out here in this town, if you look in America, you know what America is? It's not a very respectful land we live in. It's it's just karma coming back. You know what I mean? It's just karma coming back to fucking kill me or something. Like, coming back. Here's the karma. So it wasn't a very respectful way we moved in here. Who's we? Like, all of us now. But how was that not a respectful way? Because then the quality over quantity. We just started building up all these little tiny shacks that are going to start breaking down, falling apart. You know what I mean? Throwing them in the landfill and scrap it. And, like, that is what it is. Like, Donald Trump built up all this. Just build up all this, and now I'm just going to level it and fucking build it right. Like, we just got to, like, level it, and create it to think what is so not genius about bee in the beehive, sober living. Like, I'm tired of seeing the bzz people all over the place. Everyone is a bzz. So I'm trying to find where the sober people are, but that's not the way the city was built. The city was built as a block, as like a big neighborhood kind of thing. The city of Billings, to me, it's like a big ass neighborhood, but nobody's neighbor. Nobody's my neighbor. No one's fucking talking about. Anyways, it's because of drugs and alcohol, I swear. Because we're in our houses and then we're not sober somewhere else, and it's all fucking crazy. Because what's not smart about bee in the beehive and how these humans could be really flourishing or thriving, or like the American dream with this like Chinese dream kind of like incentive twist on it. Like, look at the bigger picture than the big picture. Like, look at the bigger picture. Like, really, the simple thing is we just are on Earth, and I hate getting in a car, going to a red light, going to the next red light, just to, not find my place of, just like I guess we could dance or something. Like that's what we could do on the weekend. We could dance. Then you get it. Then I don't know. What else could we do that's sober? And only sober. Oh, well, you're not gonna want to go like walking or running or exercising when you're all fucked up. You're not gonna want to go, you know, like then there's like, oh God, then we're talking about school, and then we're talking about like what I was talking about, where we're leveling these fucking little dinky shacks that we made, or like they all look the same. They all look like they were built around the same time, and they're just all like tons of dinky little shacks or whatever. But they're not artistic. Like it looks like it came in from some uncultured swine. And then you go to school, and that's what it is. We're history class. Get the fuck out of here. Let's go back to goddamn Pornhub. Like, come on, teacher. I know what you're on. He's watching Pornhub. Like, that's what the teacher's doing behind everyone. No one knows, but. Bee in the beehive. Hey, there's always coffee in the break room. You know what I'm talking about? God. Like, coffee in the break room? I'm only there to drink coffee. I'm not there to talk. I'm only there to get fucked up and be crazy, antisocial, hate life and myself and everything about it. But bee in the beehive and the uncultured swine that I swear is what it is for this over here. So just leave me alone about not everyone. That's what I'm trying to say. This whole socialism thing will get on everyone's nerves. like you wish, like kind of thing, but it's gonna get on everyone's nerves because I swear that there's literal something wrong in this world that the government really can't do shit about, but yet we are completely locked down right now, and it's about like just health. Freedom is like the whole fucked up thing. Like you're free to go to the gas station and buy those, they got the special 3 energy drinks for 3.33. You best believe you're gonna buy those and drink all 3 of them right now. I mean, you know what I mean? That's freedom. What else is going on? Like the kids are doing it. I'm in. And then just the stories you hear and the news you hear about like it's too late kind of thing. Like, oh, it's too late. Damn it. Like, sorry we couldn't have saved you. We couldn't have done anything better. Sorry, it's too late. But it is. It's already too late for a lot of people. But okay, that's enough of my vent. I'm just gonna close out, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna try and read a book. I think this helps me too. The whole talking to myself like it's a vlog diary thing. Like, and this is the thing, is I'm just talking in this reality thing, and there's like it might not be picking it up on the camera. But when I smoke weed and I become like one with the universe kind of thing, that's where like the FCC just like blocks you and I'm like, see, the government's working against us. Like, it's not on our side. The codes that they've written, the land we live on, the just the way it is, and the FCC, and they won't let me be, you know. But I feel like when I smoke weed, I become one with the universe, and there's something super evil about the universe, okay? It's called space, and there's nothing. Space is nothing, and there's an infinite amount of nothing. So try and wrap your mind around that. An infinite amount of nothing, okay? I'm not a genius, I just thought about it, though. Like, that's what space is, okay? That's fucking when you smoke weed, alright? And you feel it going around. I know what the problem is. It's that we're smoking weed. Like, and everybody's got it in their lungs, and it's not a healthy way to live. And the last thing is I gotta just keep going, and I gotta read this book, and I gotta make this music, but I gotta make these video gaming videos. But I'm telling you, I'm so into the gamer culture, I know I don't necessarily fit in with the gamer culture all the way. I'm like something outside of the gaming culture. But I'm so in. It's that, dude. Like, musicians slash, and then it gets into the gaming, epic video games. And it's like, no, you just made it. Oh, no, you see what they're doing?